Hi, it's Jeannie. I made a decision to just record this as opposed to doing a Facebook Live because it's just going to be too long, to be honest. And I want to take my time. I want to go through what I want to show you. And I started thinking, I held my second sort of post-convention showcase, I guess, of all the new products. And I feel really bad because not everybody lives close to me. Not everybody wants to give up, an evening or a beautiful sunny Sunday in September to sit down and smell all these oils. And while you can't smell them this way, I feel like it's still really important for you to hear everything that I've heard and sort of get a better idea of what to expect. If you do decide you want to try to order, get together, maybe having, paying attention to this and kind of getting a little bit more involved this way, you'll make the time to, make an appointment and get together if you want to test them out first, or maybe it'll prompt you to say, you know what, I can't wait another minute. I have to get this oil. So what happens is when we go to convention, we were given an opportunity to purchase what they call a convention kit. And what happens is you pay a certain sum of money and they package all the oils together for you. And I posted a picture of it, but in case you missed it, it comes like this. It comes in a box, and inside is all the oils. And I will say it's nice because it gives us an opportunity to try everything at their product showcase, but it's also a great savings. These oils sold separately would probably run about a little more than $150 more than they did as a kit. In years past, they have made the entire kit available sometime about a month or two later. So you may find that in around November, there's an opportunity for you to order them as a kit and you will experience that same savings. So I would say if that's possible, you should take advantage of it if you think you want to have every one of these oils. To be honest, this is the first year that I am kind of over the moon excited about all these oils. While I may not be madly in love with the fragrance of every single one of them, I know the benefit. So I'm really excited that I have it and that I can show it to people when I hold classes, or when people say, do you have this oil or that oil? I can say, yes, doTERRA has that now, and it's totally cool and worth it. So in addition to that kit that I got, everyone also got this book. It's backwards, but it says dōTERRA Global Convention, and it's the new product information pages. So each new product is outlined in this book. So I'm going to start with the first one. I'm not going to read the entire thing, but I'm going to give you a summary. I'm going to let you see my face when I inhale it. So you're going to get a feeling like you're really close to it, and you can smell it too, right? Yeah. So I'm going to start. And I also have some notes. I took pages and pages and pages of notes. And so sometimes I might refer to my notes after I go over this, okay? So the first oil in the book is Blue Tanzir. Never heard of it really, except that I know it's in Balance and it's in Deep Blue. So I knew that it was used in recovery, muscle recovery, when you exercise and when you feel soreness. It's great for both of those. Balance isn't really one that one would grab when they were looking for muscle recovery. It's more of a grounding blend that people use when they're feeling really stressed. But it's interesting to me that it has both of those qualities. So this is what the bottle looks like. It comes in a 5 ml bottle, and it is actually going to cost $95 wholesale and $126.67 retail. So this is a really, really precious oil blend. Interesting to note as well is that it actually gives Deep Blue and Balance the color. You can see that the top of this bottle, I'm afraid to even turn it sideways at this cost because I don't really want to let it spill. But the top, the orifice reducer on the top is already blue. I'm going to touch it and show you what my finger looks like. That's blue. Can you see that? This oil gotten a lot of really mixed reviews on the aroma. I've heard everything from artichokes to marinara sauce. I kind of do get the artichoke thing. It's kind of weird. Let me read you what it says. First of all, now, thanks a lot. Why did I do this one first? All right, I'm rubbing my finger on my wrist, and you can see it does go away over time, but for now, I look like I have a bruise on my, you can't tell on this one, but compared to the other one, but you can see it's blue. I don't want to get it all over my book now. Okay, so here's the product description for blue tansy oil, okay? It's referred to as Moroccan tansy. It's an annual yellow-flowered Mediterranean plant found in northern Morocco. I'm still a little confused about how it's a blue plant if it is coming from a yellow flower. I don't know the answer to that yet. I'll find out. Chamazolene is the chemical component in blue tansy that provides it characteristic indigo color. So I think, now that I think about it, I think it has something to do with the chemical process of that chemical constituent and the way it hits the metal of the distillation. I'm going to confirm that for you, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, so at the same time, the main component, saponine, diminishes the appearance of blemishes, while the chamazolene is recognized for its skin soothing benefits. So it's amazing for skin. And I can tell you, it seems a little odd, and I would not use this without completely diluting it like heavily. And not to mention, it would save you a lot of money, but it would also be great because it wouldn't come on as blue. And they do say that if it's diluted, it doesn't show up as much. Actually, this time it rubbed off me a lot faster. My hands got a little bit of a blue too, but I tried it at convention and my arm stayed blue for hours. In any event, it's also perfect for massaging into your skin with fractionated coconut oil or with lotion after a long day of work or intense exercise to aid your body in the natural recovery process. The plant part comes from the flower, the leaf, and the stem, and it's steam distilled. The aromatic description here is fruity, mellow, and balsamic. I'm not really sure what that means. I described what other people have said. I'm getting an artichoke smell. It's weird, but I can also tell you that it's very, very calming, and it's in the same family because of the esters in the chemical constituency of this, that it is similar to Roman chamomile. So I will say, when I inhale that, I get a major, like, ooh, I am calm. Like, don't drop this one. Man down. So, like, I actually inhaled this first at one of my meetings the other night, and I don't know, you be the judge. I started having like a little trouble, like pronouncing words and stuff. So anyway, directions for use of that oil are to use 3 or 4 drops in a diffuser of choice, or topically applying 1 to 2 drops on a desired area, but to dilute with a carrier oil to minimize skin sensitivity or staining. So that's pretty much everything you need to know about this one. I will say it's going to be a popular oil, I believe, for its very highly calming benefits. So moving along, got a dot of it on my page. Okay, the next oil is a powerhouse oil. I'm very, very excited about it. It's called Copaiba. It's spelled Copaiba. Lots of people are trying to figure out how to pronounce it. I'm going with Copaiba. Kind of Copaiba. It is derived from the resin of a Copaiba tree found in South America. It's actually in Brazil. The main ingredient is caryophyllene or caryophyllene, one or the other. It's the plant part it's resin. So it's coming from 4 different species of the Copaiba tree. So in that case, it's not really a blend, but it's going to be an exclusive, configuration, if you will, through dōTERRA. If you're interested in a Copaiba oil, you are not going to get this exact chemical makeup anywhere but from dōTERRA. So it's known and widely used in cosmetic products, including soaps, creams, lotions, and perfumes. But historically, it's been used in traditional health practices by natives of North and Northeastern Brazil. Similar to black pepper essential oil, it can soothe anxious feelings. You know what that means, those of you who have anxious feelings. This one is going to really, really help you. It's also great for the skin, for promoting a clear, smooth complexion. This is approved for internal use. Taken internally, Copaiba supports the health of the cardiovascular, immune, digestive, nervous, and respiratory systems. So we're talking neuroprotective, we're talking digestion, you've got any kind of autoimmune issues that affect your digestive system. This is where you want to go right here. While it does not contain cannabinoids, the main component, I'm going to go with caryophyllene, may be neuroprotective and have cardiovascular and immune benefits. So again, you don't necessarily have to have a digestive autoimmune issue, but any autoimmune issue. I'm thinking those that affect your motor skills, those that are affecting your, trying to think of how I would even, anything that's affecting your memory, retention, or your moods. I'm not really allowed to say names of issues. It's listing here that the primary benefits are cardiovascular, immune, digestive, and respiratory systems. It's also high in antioxidants. So on the OREX scale, it's like way up above like all the berries that you're told that you should eat like 2 cups of blueberries a day for memory and all that. This is, a drop or 2 of this under your tongue is going to, have that exact same effect. I'm not telling you not to eat your fruits and your vegetables. I'm saying if you want to increase your body's benefit, go ahead and throw a drop or 2 of this under your tongue every morning, and you're going to get even better than what you're getting with your fruits and your vegetables. It also promotes clear, smooth skin and reduces the appearance of blemishes. It seems like every one of the oils that they added this year is going to do that, which is awesome. Some of the uses that it suggests here is to add 1 to 2 drops to water, juice, or tea to support the health of your, again, going back to cardiovascular, immune, digestive, nervous, and respiratory systems. Also, it's providing antioxidant support. Taken internally, it's going to soothe and calm your nervous system. So like, let's say, I don't know, you have a fight with somebody and you're like totally stressed, and maybe normally you would either go ahead and have a big giant like unhealthy snack, or you'd go through like a food binge, because some people have these situations where they have like emotional eating, or maybe you'd reach for a cigarette, or maybe you'd reach for a drink, an alcoholic drink, but you can't have that for whatever reason, or maybe you're trying not to have that. This is going to help you with that 100%. This is known to touch on, now I have this in my notes, while it's not a cannabinoid, it's going to help you support the things that might touch on your CB1 receptors in your brain using the endocannabinoid system. This touches instead on the CB2 system. So it's going to be mimicking the same physical effects that you might feel if you're using the highly popular and trending cannabis oil that's all over the place right now. This is going to have a similar effect on your central nervous system and your mood, your anxious feelings, your body. I wrote down so much stuff here that I just don't even want to like kind of confuse you with. I can only say that it's combining all 4 species of those Copaiba trees so that it can increase diversity and potency and really help you to, live without things like physical discomfort. It's known already to be helping tons of people sleep better by putting a drop or 2 under your tongue before sleep. I personally experienced a positive benefit when I actually put it under my tongue before bed, woke up in the middle of the night for some reason, and I found myself like kind of my monkey mind started turning on. That doesn't even happen to me often, interestingly, but I knew it was there. So I popped a drop under my tongue and I literally like right back to sleep for like more than 2.5 hours more. So I'm thinking a lot of people out there that are having sleep issues, you may want to consider using this. Try it. That's all I can say. It certainly can't hurt. If you're nearby, find me. I will make sure you try it. If you're not and you need a sample, find me and I'll make sure you try it. I can also tell you that this has a really, really affordable price point at $35 if you're a wholesale member, or $46.67 if you're not. My advice to you would be, if you're thinking that you're going to really get into this and you're not a wholesale member, join as a wholesale member. Start with a kit of some sort, add this to it, and start adding it every month, because it's got about 300, maybe 285 drops in a bottle, in a 15 ml bottle. You're going to want to use a few drops a day. This stuff's the bomb. I'm already like, I just put 2 extra bottles in my cart for next month. The next new oil that's coming around is Siberian Fir. This is also in a 15 ml bottle. It's going to retail for $26.67 and wholesale for $20. This oil is new, but it has similar but higher benefits from white fir oil, which was something that had been carried by dōTERRA for many years. Unfortunately, their source for that is no longer in existence. So what they did was they found something that had a better benefit, a lot more, brings a lot more to the table, and it's very, very plentiful. So we're not going to lose it. This stuff smells amazing. Smells like your Christmas tree is like totally on, and it mixes really well with a lot of other like citrus oils and stuff for benefit. You know what I didn't tell you? I don't want to get too confusing, but I do want to say that the Copaiba oil has a very woody smell. A lot of mixed reviews on that too. I like it. I think it's kind of benign. It's a low like aroma, but the book describes it really quick. I hate to go back. Mellow balsamic. I don't know. I'm not getting balsamic at all. It doesn't, when I hear balsamic, I think balsam, which is, I don't know. I feel that is a little smokier. I don't mind it under my tongue. I like it better than frankincense, but I use that daily too. Okay, back to Siberian fir. This is steam distilled from the needles and twigs of the Siberian fir tree, which is native to both Russia and Canada. This is known for its calming and relaxing properties, and it has a unique chemical composition that predominantly is bornyl acetate, which provides a majority of the easing benefits. This one is fantastic for recovery from exercise. I used white fir often if I had pain after, whether I'm working out, or I don't really run, but I'll use an elliptical machine. I'm not great at my knees. I've always had trouble with my knees, so if I have pain in my knees, I have a bone spur in my foot, I was using white fir. This oil has a higher bornyl acetate. So this is going to bring you like a deeper, better experience than that. Okay. Like I said, strong, very strong smell. Their uses, it says, after strenuous activity, massage into your skin for soothing comfort. Apply topically to your skin to soothe minor skin irritations. Inhale deeply and experience the refreshing aroma. And this is interesting. When working through difficult circumstances at home, work, or school, diffuse Siberian fir to help reduce stress. You tell me. That means similar to like a balance, if you're feeling panicky or you have that kind of like high stress situation going on, this might help you. And I happen to know that adding this and Copaiba together would also be highly beneficial for that. And that is all I have to say about that. Sounds like I should be in a movie or something. Okay, the next oil that I'm going to talk about, it was like so many people have asked me over the years, can you get this oil? Can you get rose oil? Well, because it's like 242,000 pounds of rose petals, makes 1 5 ml bottle. Rose was really, really hard to get. Rose oil in a 5 ml bottle, which for descriptive properties is this big, versus the Siberian Fir 15 ml of this big. So there's, it's obviously 3 times bigger or smaller. That was over $500. So this is a little bit of a different price point. This oil is $75 wholesale, $100 retail, but it's diluted, highly therapeutic, has not lost any of its potency or efficacy, but it is making it readily available to anybody that wants to use it. Rose oil is extracted from the rose flower. Its aromatic description is floral, dry, and sweet. Not a huge fan of the florals myself. This is light. It doesn't bother me that much, but I admit I have Siberian Fir and blue tansy and now Copaiba on my hand, so I don't know what I'm really smelling at this point. Definitely floral, not my favorite in the floral family, but that said, if you're looking for the highest vibration out there, this is the way to go. Rose Touch, it's called Touch because it's in a roller bottle. So it's easy access. If you want to wear it as a personal diffuser or perfume, you're going to roll it right on behind your ears. Or if you're not crazy about the smell like myself, I will probably use this on the bottom of my feet. It's one of the most precious essential oils in the world. The labor-intensive and delicate process of harvesting and distilling rose petals produces Tanzir, it's getting me. Produces a sweet floral aroma that's renowned in the perfume and essential oil world. Rose Touch provides the user with myriad applications and usage options that are both affordable and convenient, applied to pulse points, and a uplifting aroma throughout the day. Or it's going to balance the moisture levels on your skin. That's why rose is in so many perfumes and like lotions and things. I'm not buying those products, but I would consider adding a couple of drops of this to a lotion that I make for myself, for my skin. I'd probably then overload like Copaiba and some other oils in it so that this isn't the strongest smell. But if it's going to help support the fine lines and stuff that I'm kind of trying to fight, I would add this, just a couple. It's also being recommended to be used as a personal, beautiful and romantic personal fragrance. So like I said, look, if you're into that, go for it. That's Rose Touch. Next, that's not going to be the next one in the book. I got to go right with Neroli. Now, I've known Neroli oil for a while because last year dōTERRA introduced petitgrain oil. Petitgrain oil is distilled from the bitter orange tree. Petitgrain came from the branches or the twigs, I believe. Neroli Touch comes from the flower of the bitter orange tree. It's a sweet, floral, citrusy, fresh smell. Price point on this is $47 wholesale, $62.67 retail. It's derived from the flower. And in fact, there are 3 oils derived from the same tree. I just said that. Orange, which is derived from the orange peels, petitgrain from the leaves and twigs, and neroli from the flower. This oil, I smell pepperoncini peppers. Some people actually say it smells like Fruity Pebbles. Those 2 things could not be more different, so I don't know what that means. This is huge for relaxation, uplifting mood, promoting overall well-being, and topically, it's used to soothe skin and reduce the appearance of blemishes. It seems like every oil is going in that direction. Combining this with lavender, ylang-ylang, and marjoram is supposed to be a fantastic and relaxing massage experience. If you were to look to do that, I would suggest just like rolling it up your spine and spreading it like from one side to the other, from the center out, and then adding those other oils. So the primary benefits of this oil are to promote a positive mood, reduce feelings of anxiousness. This is another one that's like really widely used for that. And also to encourage relaxation. It coming in a roller bottle means that it's at a better price point. It's already diluted, and you can actually apply it directly to your skin. It can be used aromatically, but you might as well just go ahead and use the petitgrain, which we learned last year is really fantastic for increasing GABA, serotonin, and dopamine in your brain. So if you're somebody who really has those anxious feelings, using it that way is fantastic. There's no reason to have to diffuse this because it's from the same plant. Chemically, it's going to give you those same benefits, but you're able to use it topically. It's a little bit lighter. Okay? So that's awesome. The next oil is Jasmine. Jasmine is such a sweet floral scent. I'm not a favorite, but again, brought to you in a roller bottle, so it's at a much better price point. This one is $42 wholesale, $56 retail. That's a decent price point for Jasmine, since we know that the 5 ml bottle of this, which I happen to have, is roughly between $225, I think, and $250 for a 5 ml bottle. It's expensive, so I wouldn't suggest diffusing it, which is why I think getting it in a touch is fantastic. This comes from the jasmine plant. It's actually distilled from the flower. It's actually an absolute because those petals are so delicate that the actual extraction process and the distillation process is impossible to be performed on those delicate petals. So it has to be extracted using a different steam distillation method to make it an absolute and diluted. It actually is more potent and powerful as an absolute, and then it's diluted. So it's renowned for its skin benefits. It's also really widely used for calming. If you love the smell, I highly recommend you using it that way because it's fantastic. If you don't love the smell, there's tons of other oils that you may reach for instead. It's really, really a personal decision, but you also may find that chemically this one works better for your body than another. So it's like, you know, I obviously have all of them. If there's something you need to try or you want to try, reach out to me and let me know, and I'll make it happen. I'll mail you a sample in a small dram. This one is prized for its highly fragrant aroma, making it ideal to use as a personal fragrance throughout the day. It's also really, they say that it really keeps your skin very, very youthful. I kept some notes on this one. I had notes on all of them, but I kind of like lost track of that because I was talking so much. But I will tell you that, where is it? Jasmine is also really widely used for promoting wellness during pregnancy, and it's also great for healthy blood pressure. And I'm not sure if I remembered to say that about Copaiba, but Copaiba is also fantastic for blood pressure and cholesterol. So that's awesome. So in any event, this is intensely floral, warm, musky, and exotic. Flowers. If you don't like a floral smell, this is not for you. If you do, you're going to love this. It's at a great price point. I probably won't use it for a personal diffuser, but I will use this on the bottom of my feet for the amazing youthful benefits that it's going to bring you. Okay? This new product is not an oil per se, but it's really, really exciting to me, and I know it's really going to be exciting to a lot of you. It's On Guard Sanitizing Hand Mist. This stuff, what makes it really cool is that it actually also incorporates a moisturizing apple extract to keep it from drying out. It does have a slight amount of alcohol. It has to, but alcohol hand sanitizers really dry out your hands. This does not have that same benefit. I'm going to let you see. So it comes out like that. You're going to rub your hands together, and that is going to help you. It actually says in here, spray on airline armrests and tray tables when traveling. I love that because when I go on a trip and the guy next to me pulls out a Clorox wipe or whatever in one of those containers and all I'm now breathing in is his chemicals, I want to scream. So guess what? Guess what essentially Jeannie's taking on her next plane trip? Guess what I brought home with me from Utah? Ha! You just wait. I'm going to spray it all over. I'm going to smell like it and try and stop me because this stuff is going to help everyone around me, whereas that stuff is going to kill everyone around them. So anyway, I'm going to read you what it says here now. First of all, this product wholesale is $6.50 and retail it's $8.67. Every home should have 5 of these. Every kid should have one in their backpack. Seriously. I have like 3 in my cart for next month. All right. It's not there yet, but it's going to be. It's going to kill 99.9% of germs and bacteria. It's infused with moisturizing apple extract. It's providing an invigorating citrus spice aroma. And you can mist your yoga mat and other gym equipment to sanitize before use. This stuff's the bomb. You need this. Everybody needs this. Basically, what it says is extremely fine, quick-drying mist, and that's the truth, infused with a natural apple extract. Moisturizing formula will not dry out your skin. It's wild orange, cloves, cinnamon, eucalyptus, rosemary, and this new moisturizing apple extract. It's also providing an uplifting citrus spice aroma, so it has those protective benefits. It smells great. Sanitizing hands with the convenient mist is perfect for traveling, school, work, and on-the-go families. You cannot live without this. Everybody needs this. I'm a fan. Can you tell? Okay, moving right along. I don't have it right next to me, but there is a new diffuser. Don't think it's going to be replacing the Aroma Light, which I happen to love, and I've referred to as the Cadillac of diffusers, as you all know. But this diffuser is called the Lumo diffuser. I'm sorry. Better price point at $70, but it's going to run for 10 hours, 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off. So if you need a great diffuser next to your bed with a little breathe oil in it so that the snoring's at a minimum, this one is for you, for sure. It's also got an option to have like lights on it, all different colors if you want, like if you're not using it for sleep. But if you want to shut it off, There's a tiny, tiny green light that you can face the other way. So if that's going to bother you, this is an amazing diffuser. My kids have diffusers in their rooms, but theirs don't run all night, and I am totally replacing that with this. Let's see, right. I told you everything there is to know. $70, $93.33 retail. Join. Just join. Just do it already. You know you want to. Okay. This is exciting to me, and it's kind of the end, but there's 3 blends here. Don't be intimidated by this. It says Yoga Collection by dōTERRA. Please know you do not have to be a yoga enthusiast to love this, but if you are, you're going to love this. Comes with 3 oils in a really cool box. Buy it for a gift. It's awesome. Got a little snappy top there. They've already changed all their packaging. So starting in, I think, October or November, everything that you buy is going to no longer have any plastic on it. Everything's going to be biodegradable. I'm excited because I want to keep this in here. So there's 3 oils in here. They're going to help deepen your yoga and your meditation experience. The first oil is Anchor. Comes in a really, really pretty purple foil label. Can you see that? I love it. I'm trying to figure out how to get it closer. Okay. So I love every one of these. They have really cool blends. Anchor, bring me back from that blue tansy high, please. I'm going to read you the product description because this is not listed in the emotions book. By the way, I didn't even get into the emotional benefits for every one of those oils. Oh my God, that's a story for another day. I will do it. But these aren't in the emotions book, so I'm going to read you what it says here. First of all, it includes lavender, frankincense, cinnamon, sandalwood, black pepper, and patchouli in a base of fractionated coconut oil. By the way, these 3 oils are sold as a set at $52 in such a cute gift box. So if you know somebody that loves yoga or meditation or just wants to feel fantastic, you need this. This is a great gift. So what it says here is, sometimes in this crazy, busy, modern world, you feel uprooted and unsure of yourself with a mile-long to-do list and uncertain priorities. Finding balance through aromatherapy and simple yoga moves can be an excellent first step. dōTERRA Anchor Steadying Blend, I love that, brings a firm trust in yourself so you can approach your practice and life with calming strength. This blend supports your connection to yourself, your community, your emotional harmony, and your innate wisdom. I've already diffused this. It's fantastic. You don't need to add anything else, but if you want to, I would stick with adding one or 2 of the other oils that are in this blend so that you're not overpowering it with another blend, and just enjoy it. If you're feeling stressed, this is it. I mean, they're all amazing. So it's really whichever one sort of resonates for you. It says uses apply to ankles, base of spine, and bottoms of feet to promote feelings of completeness and calmness. Enjoy the aromatic benefits of Anchor whenever you're feeling scattered or uprooted. Picture a tree with his roots so solid, and then the wind is blowing you, and you're like, I need to get my beep together. Put a little of this in the palm of your hand and just take a whiff. It's amazing. You're going to love it. It says, of course, you can use it during yoga practice, but any time of day. I can't lie. I don't do a ton of yoga. I want to. I will. But at this moment, I'm not. So for now, I'm just going to use it the way it's recommended, to use it outside of your yoga practice. But if you're meditating, by the way, this is going to be your jam. All right, the second one in this kit is Align. This oil, it contains bergamot, or coriander, marjoram, peppermint, geranium, basil, rose, and jasmine flower. This one's green. Align is the centering blend. That one is the steadying blend. The description says, feeling disconnected and unable to control your circumstances, aromatherapy and some simple centering yoga poses will create a new sense of peace and purpose, leading to a renewal of resolution. Remembering your own worth and remaining steady in yourself is a daily practice. This oil Align centering blend will help you trust in yourself and stay open to all possibilities. I love this. Apply it over your wrists, your heart, and back of neck to promote feelings of self-acceptance and fluidity. I love this. Oh my God. This one, what is it that I smell in here? And it's got jasmine in it and is not overpowered by jasmine. I feel like it's the basil and the marjoram that I smell, which is fantastic for pain and recovery after exercising. I love this. I really love it. So that is a line. Again, 3 oils together for $52. At this moment, they're not being sold individually, so I can't help you with that, but check it out. The third oil is Arise, the Enlightening Blend. This one is an orange foil label. Also, by the way, these are all 5 mLs in case you didn't notice. This one contains lemon peel, grapefruit, Siberian Fir, osmanthus, and melissa. High vibration, high calming, high immunity. Hi, I love it. This oil description says, challenges and discouragement are not uncommon as you strive to accomplish goals and realize dreams. With daily practice of affirmations and uplifting yoga poses and joyful aromas, you can move past these obstacles. This oil blend inspires moments of rising up and reaching for your highest. The aromas of this blend support your stability as well as your freedom, endurance for your body, courage, and happiness in your heart. I'm going to put a drop over my heart right now. I feel great. I am so oiled up today because I held a class going over all this with a few people that made the time to come out today. But I just feel so bad that everyone else isn't getting to do that. This one I happen to love because it has a really strong citrus smell, but I'm getting the Siberian Fir because I have it in my diffuser right here. But I don't know osmanthus individually. I love this one. This one is definitely my favorite of the 3, but I do love them all. I'm not going to lie. I'm definitely excited that I have this, but I could totally see myself giving this as like teacher gifts. I don't have kids in school anymore, but I swear I would. Teachers need oils. They need diffusers in their classroom. They need to be calm. They need to huff and just smell it when they can. Anybody in any kind of a high-stress life is not just going to benefit from any of these new oils. Oh, you got to see my box. I got to show you my oil box here. I just got a new box while I was away. It's a soft box. It's so awesome because it has a handle, which I love. But all my oils are in this box. Can you see that? That's not every single one. I've got a couple missing right now because I loaned out a couple. And some seem to have slipped out of their space. But I have many, many oils. And by the way, that doesn't even include the emotional aromatherapy line. So there are like oils coming out every orifice in my house. That is the end of all the new oils though. So I can only say, I have no idea how long this was, probably a while, and I'm sorry for that. But if you've been missing my meetings and all that I talked about to go over all the oils, then I'm excited to say this is kind of what I'm doing. And so I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions, if you want to talk more, if you want to get together, call me, beat me. I don't know. Nobody beeps anymore, right? Call me, text me, email me, whatever. Send up smoke signals. I will gladly help you. If you are a wholesale member and you want to know how to set it up so you can get some, let me know. If you're not, I can't say enough about how amazing it is to get these oils into your home on a regular basis, to help your kids with their stress, to help your spouse with their stress. If you're alone, to help you with your own stress, your wellness, your emotional wellness, your physical wellness. I could go on and on. So I want to say thanks so much for spending this much time with me. If I can help you in any way, I'm here for you. And that's the truth. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to share all this with you. Thanks. Have a great night.